Sparrow's presence. How a Chinese billionaire built her fortune. Meet Zhou Kunfi, the world's richest self-made woman. She is the founder of Lens Technology and counts a $27 million estate in Hong Kong among their acquisition. But she is most at home on the floor of her factory, dipping her legs in the tray of water to ensure it is of right temperature, or taking the place of one of her technicians for a while. If you meet her, you will instantly notice her neatness of appearance, her round, oval-like glasses, and her cherubic face. The youngest of three children, Kunfi was born in a tiny village in China. She lost her mother when she was 5. Her father was a skilled craftsman. He lost his eyesight and a finger in an industrial accident. Young Kulfi helped her family raising pigs and ducks for their livelihood. Despite being a brilliant student, Kunfi dropped out of school at the age of 16. She landed a job that required to work from 8 am to 12 pm, polishing glasses. The hours were long and the work was monotonous. After 3 months, she decided to quit. She wrote her letter for resigning to her boss, in which she complained of the long hours and the boredom. But she also said that she was grateful for the job and was willing to learn more. Her boss was impressed with the letter. He asked her to stay on and promote her. When she had saved enough money, she took the help of relatives and set up a workshop for making watch lens. Much of what she knew about making lens was self-taught. She now began to try out different ways of improving the quality of the lens that she sold. She began to acquire a reputation for making the finest watch lens available in the market. Along the way, she married and had a child. She then divorced, married again, and had another child. The advent of mobile phones made Miss Zhu a billionaire. In 2003, she was still making watch lens when she received a call from mobile giant Motorola. They want her to make screens for mobile phones. Until then, mobile screens were made up of plastic. But glass will be more resistant to scratch and provide sharp image for text and multimedia. Zhu got on board and created the screen for the Motorola's Razr V3. Soon, HTC, Nokia and Samsung placed order with her. Then in 2007, Apple entered to the market with iPhone, which has a key-enabled glass touch screen. Apple picked Zhu's lens technology as its supplier. Consequently, Ms. Zhu invested heavily in new factories and skilled technicians. Within 5 years, she set up manufacturing plants in 3 cities. Today, there are several competitors in this area, but lens technology still remains a tier 1 play. Ms. Zhu is very hand-on with her job. She still tours the factory floor and sits down at the machines to work them herself. This is her way to find any fault in the process or equipment that are in use. She expects the same amount of dedication from her employees as well. Most of the laborers that she was employed for checking the glasses were women. In the factory, glasses is cut, ground down to size, bored and polished to give each plate a transparent finish. Then the plastics are strengthened in the potassium ion bath, painted and cured. Finally, they are cleaned and coated with anti-smudge and anti-reflecting films. Zhu is obsessive about the standard maintained in her factory. For her office, a door leads to an apartment. She uses this apartment to rest, so that she can have access to the factory floor day and night. In spite of all the success she had achieved, Zhu is relatively less known even in her own country, China. She rarely grants any interview or make public announcement. Her employees know her to be a fastidious and observant of all the smallest details. She notices a manager slotting at a meeting and asks him to sit straight. Yet she exudes charm and humanity. She remembers where she comes from and does not take the present position for granted. She recalls that in her village, most girls does not have an opportunity of going to middle school. They will be engaged or married at a very early age. Zhu chose to work and run a business, and it is a choice she never regret. Thank you. Please subscribe my channel.